What is it about vampires that captivates us? Is it their immortality, their seductive power, or the mystery that surrounds them? Vampires have been a part of our collective imagination for centuries, from Bram Stoker's Dracula to the modern-day allure of Edward Cullen in Twilight. Vampires have fascinated us for centuries, blending fear and desire into an irresistible mix. Today we'll explore the psychology behind their allure and why they continue to enthrall us. Number 1. The allure of immortality. Imagine living forever, never aging, never fearing death. Sounds tempting, doesn't it? Vampires symbolize eternal youth and immortality, fulfilling a deep-seated human desire to overcome the inevitability of death. Yet, this idea is both seductive and terrifying. On one hand, who wouldn't want endless time to explore the world? On the other, the thought of watching everyone you love fade away while you remain. That's lonely fate. This paradox reflects our own fears of aging and mortality, making vampires the perfect vessel for these emotions. Number 2. Seduction and power dynamics. There's something undeniably alluring about vampires' gaze, that hypnotic pull, the feeling of losing control. Vampires are often portrayed as seductive beings who can mesmerize and dominate their victims. Psychologically, this taps into our fascination with forbidden desires and the idea of surrendering control to a powerful figure. It's a mix of fear and attraction, the thrill of danger combined with the longing to be wanted and protected by someone powerful. Number 3. The fear and attraction of the unknown. Vampires exist in the space between life and death, between human and monster. That duality is what makes them so intriguing. According to Carl Jung's concept of the shadow self, we are often drawn to dark, mysterious figures because they embody the repressed parts of ourselves. Their existence challenges our sense of reality, making them both terrifying and fascinating at the same time. Number 4. Mystery and darkness. The Gothic castles, the dimly lit streets, the eternal night. Vampires are shrouded in mystery. This dark aesthetic pulls us in, creating an irresistible sense of intrigue. It's why vampire stories always feel so atmospheric and immersive. Number 5. Superhuman abilities. Beyond their charm, vampires possess incredible strength, speed, and even mind control. These superhuman traits make them aspirational yet intimidating, giving us a glimpse into what it would be like to transcend human limitations. Number 6. Romanticized tragedy. Beneath all that power, there's often tragic undertone. Many vampires are cursed to outlive those they love, making their existence lonely and bittersweet. This contrast of power and sorrow adds depth to their character, making them more relatable. Number 7. Dominant yet caring tone. That deep, commanding yet gentle voice that sends chills down your spine. This taps into our need for emotional and physical safety. The fantasy of being seen, valued, and desired is deeply fulfilling. Number 8. Connection to vulnerability. Vampires often fixate on their chosen one, offering them undivided attention and protection. This mirrors the kind of deep care and reassurance many of us crave in real life. Number 9. Release through catharsis. Vampires' MR or stories can also serve as an emotional outlet. The experience of being cherished and desired can bring up suppressed emotions, sometimes even leading to tears. It's a safe way to process feelings of loneliness or longing. Number 10. Fulfilling inner fantasies. This kind of content allows us to step into a world where we are the center of attention, adored without judgment. It provides a momentary escape from reality while fulfilling deep-seated psychological needs. Number 11. Tapping into sensory pleasures. The whispers, soft tones, and immersive storytelling trigger relaxation and pleasure, making the experience not just emotional but physical as well. Number 12. Why it's okay to embrace it. If you enjoy vampires' MR or stories, you're not alone. Many people use them to cope with stress, loneliness, or unmet emotional needs. The key is understanding why it resonates with you and ensuring it complements rather than replacing real-world emotional connections. Number 13. Historical roots. Vampire legends aren't new. From the Slavic Strigoi to the Chinese Jiangxi, almost every culture has its version of blood-drinking creatures. These myths often stem from universal fears: death, disease, and the unknown. Number 14. Modern-day representations. Today, vampires have evolved from terrifying monsters to misunderstood anti-hero. Shows like True Blood and the Vampire Diaries explore themes of love, morality, and identity, reflecting shifting societal values. Number 15. Escapism and fantasy. In a world filled with mundane routines, vampires offer an escape into danger, romance, and supernatural intrigue. Vampires are a fascinating mix of fear, desire, and mystery. Whether it's their immortal beauty, tragic stories, or forbidden allure, they continue to captivate us generation after generation. Now tell me, what draws you to vampires? Is it their danger, their charm, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the psychology behind our favorite supernatural stories. See you next time. Until we meet again.